Alrighty guys, welcome. It is a new vlog. I'm gonna get better at filming today and this week. I am officially off work. Last week was my last week of work, and then I had told you guys Saturday and Sunday me and Joe were doing a big yard sale. I thought I was gonna get a lot of footage yesterday, but it was actually really busy. Every time one person left, another person came, and I just didn't want to film in front of people. And I was also very tired. On Friday night, me and Joe didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning, and then our alarms went off at 6 for the yard sale. So we were on 2 hours sleep, so we are much better and well rested today. We woke up at 6:30. I didn't get out of bed till 6:50 at least though, and we set up for the yard sale. I'll show you guys the tables. As soon as I got on, somebody walked in. That's why I ended abruptly. But I'm gonna flip the camera around now so you guys can see everything. We just scored because we had a dining room table we were dying to sell, and somebody just bought it and packed it in their car. So that's one big furniture piece gone. This table is actually for sale, but if I don't sell it, my mom wants it. On top of it, I have all purses. I had double the amount of purses yesterday. We actually laid out a blanket on the grass and had them all laid out. I sold a lot of purses yesterday. Then we have artwork for my grandmother's kitchen. She had like an apple farm kind of theme. Then I have this big beautiful frame set. That's the last one. Guys, I had like 6 of these. They all flew. So I'm happy that I'm down to 1. This I'm kind of calling like the decor table. Of course, it's not perfect, but you know, general idea. Then I have some more. I had another Eiffel Tower one. That one sold. Then this is the clothes. So these are brand new with tag Old Navy leggings. Honestly, if those don't sell, I might hold on to those. But these, if they don't sell, is gonna go for donation. That little pile is t-shirts. I'm calling it $3. Joe, don't put it on the sidewalk just because that's public property. Put it on the grass on the other side of the table. These are a little fancier. They're gonna be $5. Then I have more frame stuff. This, honestly, I might give to Joe's cousin if we don't sell. It's a really cute memo board I think she would like. That's supposed to be when you enter the house to put like your mail. I have a robe brand new in a box. That's little snacks we're giving the kiddos. Then over here is a lot of my grandmother's things. A lot of like vintage glassware and stuff like that. We actually just sold a whole plate set to somebody not too long ago. A few more for things here. The crosses, the Christmas set. And then a lot of this is my stuff. Some more decor. Some wallets, some scarves. Then we got more kitchen things. This table was full yesterday, so we sold out a lot of it. And then I just threw out some body care because I have so much. So we'll see if that sells. And then over here, we have a bunch of throw blankets. I'm literally selling like all the throw blankets for $3 each. We got some throw pillows. And then this is the only thing I'm charging a little bit more because they're full quilt sets. This one was my grandmother's. This one was mine. This is like a wearable blanket. That was my grandmother's. So let's see what we got left by the end of the day. You guys, we are packing up. The tables are empty, as you can see. Joe's gonna fold those up and throw them in our shed. They are going back to his aunt and uncle tomorrow. And then we just gotta fold up my chair, and the blanket is gonna go. That was in Joe's car. We used those when we did like a movie night, an outdoor movie night. I'm gonna throw that in the wash. But just my luck, I'm counting the amount of money I made. I haven't counted it yet, but it's on the side of me. I made $400. I said just over 400. It was like 411. Curious to see what I made today. And the reason I'm not wearing glasses is right at the end of the yard sale, as always, I always feel my glasses slip a little. I'm sure you guys notice in videos a lot. I usually like push them up. I went to go push them up. I heard a crack. Just my luck, right? Made all this extra money, and I know exactly where it's gonna go. This is why I get so frustrated. This is why sometimes I say I have such bad luck. It's just like when my income taxes are due, my car breaks down. You know what I mean? It's always something. Me and Joe can never, ever get ahead. One time he came into a little bit extra money, and then he had a surprise bill in the mail. Oh, he cracked a tooth, and he had to pay $500. It's like, it's always something. I'm so freaking frustrated. But anyway, I'm gonna count my money now. And you guys can watch Joe pack up tables. very burnt. And I did apply sunscreen. I did it at least twice. I should have done it more often, honestly. There was like 2 hours in the middle where it got really slow. And I think it was because we had a lot of people show up right at the beginning. Sorry, I just got a text. So a lot of people show up at the beginning, and they said they were off to breakfast for Father's Day. And then we had a lot of people show up after, and they were like, oh, we just came from breakfast for Father's Day. So I think that's why we got slow, I would say, between 10 and 12. So it's probably when most people was out for breakfast. It was funny because after 12, I was like, oh, maybe I'll start packing up. And then a bunch of people showed up. So I didn't end up packing up till the same time as yesterday. Around like 1:15 we got started. So that way everything was basically packed up by 2. And I pack up the stuff that is like least popular first. That way if people do show up, you know, between 1:15 and 2, it's still the stuff that's more popular is out for them to look at. And also, everything is still on the table. It'll just be like in boxes basically. So as long as, and then they would even say, oh, can we, they'd be like, oh, you wrapping up? I said, yeah, you're more than welcome to look. And it actually worked out in my favor yesterday. Not so much today. Nobody bought anything last minute that I can remember. But yesterday, and she didn't even have to look through a box. It was like right on a tabletop. It was frames. I didn't box the frames because they were like big. But she like parked her car and she was like, oh, are you packing up? And that's when I said, no, you're more than welcome. And she got out of her car and she went right to the frames. And she's like, oh, I've been looking for something like this for my living room, like above my TV. She literally grabbed the frame set, handed me the $10 and was like, thank you. And went right back to her car. So it worked out in my favor yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, so what happened was between 10 and 12, me and Joe actually cleaned out his car. His car has been needing it. I literally told him, I said, roll up the dumpster, roll it from the backyard to the front yard. We'll throw away things that are supposed to be trash, things that are donation. We'll, you know, keep it in the car in a box because we're going to the thrift store anyway for the yard sale. And things that should be in the house will go in the house. So that's exactly what we did between 10 and 12. So it was a good use of our time. And then when we were done, we had about 2 boxes, and I want to say 4 trash bags of stuff to donate at the thrift store, and everything fit perfect in his trunk, and we dropped everything off. Then I went to my Father's Day lunch. Yes, my glasses are still broken. I'm going to put a spot of glue to hold me over until my eye insurance kicks in July. I know a lot of people, I posted it on my Facebook, and a lot of people are like, oh, get them online, but I don't know my prescription. And honestly, I should go for it. That's why I got eye insurance. I should go for a checkup because I've had these for quite some time. So it doesn't surprise me that the leg fell off. So why am I wearing these? So I'm going to, just put a spot of glue to hold me over, and then I'll go to the doctor. I'll get, what do you call it? I'll get my prescription. And then I might get glasses right there. I might see like, oh, with my insurance, what does it cover? See what they say. And if it's really expensive, I'm just gonna be like, hey, can I have my prescription? And I'll order online because I know a lot of people. I've never ordered online, but I know it is very popular and a lot of people do it. So, and you guys know I don't really film at my mom's house. It's family day. We did a barbecue outside. I am beat. And then when we left my mom's house, we went all around the city to take down the 20 signs we put up. We missed one. And it was on the other end near my mom. So I was like, we'll do that either like tomorrow, Tuesday, the day we leave the house. I was like, let's not waste more gas to go all the way in the opposite direction. But most of them are gone, which is good. Joe put them right in the fire pit to burn another day. I am literally going to crawl right into bed. Joe's going to shower right now. We're going to watch like an episode or 2 of Monk. And then I get to sleep in because I'm off. Joe honestly is considering calling out. He never calls out. He has like literally like 80 hours of sick time. So I told him, I said, if you feel like you need a day of rest, do it. Because there's no way I would have been able to go to work tomorrow. That's why I did this my weekend of my first vacation, like when my vacation started. Because 2 days hot in the sun, sweating, and then yard sale, you know, packing everything up, setting everything up, lugging boxes back and forth, and it was a lot, even mentally for me, because I'm not as social as Joe and like talking to strangers and all that. And there were some characters. From day one, I had a lady that wanted something completely new, wrapped in packaging for $1. Sold it today for $5. And it's not even like it was that much money. It's just the point. I even told them, like, for $1, I just bring it to my classroom. My kids can have it. It was literally like a wrapped chalkboard that came with the easel to put it up on like a table or something with chalk. And it was magnetic. And it came with magnets, everything. You know, certain things I get, but it's like something newly packaged. For that, like I said, I'd rather like give it away to someone who really needs it versus this woman who just wants to be like, who clearly had the money because she bought other things and I had to give her change. You know what I mean? Like, anyway. Oh, and then I had somebody trying to steal. Yes. I live in, I don't want to talk badly. I live in a great city, but there's some characters. But I feel like there's characters in every city, so. But anyway, just wanted to, oh, did I tell, no, I didn't tell you guys what I made. So you guys saw me counting the money. I made close to 400 today, and I made over 400 yesterday. So I made just under $800. I'm in like the 700 something dollar range. I owed my mom like $240 because I'm still on the family plan, so I give her the phone bill every month money, and then she kicked in $150 for my rent. I had the money. It's just she's the one that it's confusing. My landlord is my dad's friend. So I give my dad the money. My dad pays my rent. Like, I physically like give him the money. So he's not paying my rent, but he's the one that delivers the money is what I should say. And my bank only lets me take out $500, but my half is $650, and then Joe's half is the other $650. So I'm always $150 short. If I plan it ahead of time, I go to the bank 2 days in a row. I take out $500 one day. I take out $150 the next day. Of course, if it was a teller, I could take out whatever I wanted. But I'm talking about like on the weekend when they're closed, and I do it at the ATM. But the rent was due like, well, they're not that strict, but it was like due the following day. I was already near my mom's house, so I said, you know what? I said, Mom, can you kick in the other $150? I am good for it. It's not that I don't have the money. I just, you know, my bank only let me take out $5. So I owed it that $150 plus the cell phone bill and all that stuff. So, yeah. So already like a quarter of the money is gone. That's how money is. Flows in one hand, out the other. But it was successful. Got rid of a lot of things. Made some money. Brought some to Savers. It was well worth it. And now I'm going to rest. And I'm thankful I'm off this week. I do have a lot to do. Because now that I decluttered a lot, I want to clean the house. So tomorrow me and Joe are going to sleep in. But we are, when we wake up, we're going to clean out the fridge. Because I do need to do a grocery order. Now that I'm home more, I'm going to be eating more. At home, obviously, I don't usually eat breakfast Monday through Friday when I work. I just never have time for it. And my lunches I usually make at the school. Very simple, PB&J, cheese quesadilla, whatever. So now that I'm home and I want to eat 3 meals at home, I need to prepare. So we're going to clean out the fridge. I'm going to write a grocery list. And then we're going to clean the living room and the entryway. Is the plan. We'll see. I'll have you guys tag along. But at least we can, like, sleep in. So, yeah, I think he's going to call out and tell them the truth, you know, that he's just exhausted. He did have a headache today. It was, you know, the heat from the sun. So I think he's just going to tell them he has a bad headache. All those things. Hopefully none of them watch this. But, you know, we all deserve days off here and there. And like I said, he literally has like, I don't know if it's 80 hours or 90 hours. He has an insane amount of hours that he never uses. He never calls out. So he's good for it, you know. But yeah, now it's time for me to head to bed. Guys, it is Monday. Me and Joe are cleaning out the fridge. He took off the whole top half. He even took the things off the doors. And he's scrubbing everything down. I'm going through all the food. So I'm going to flip the camera. We're taking advantage of having those folding tables from the yard sale. He's giving them back to his aunt and uncle today when they get out of work. And we're laying out all the food. I'm going through all the dates. I already threw away a bunch of like condiments. And then I said, oh wait, let me film for the vlog. So let me show you guys. We have the trash can right nearby, and this is the foldable table with not everything from the fridge, but at least like 80% of it. We still have some stuff at the bottom. As you see, Joe is scrubbing. Something definitely spilled, but I'm going through all this right now. Guys, I apologize. I never got back on yesterday. I keep saying I'm going to film it, but I get very easily overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, overstimulated, I tend to be a little bitchy. So there was a few times yesterday where I was a little cocky to Joe. And so I hate cleaning with him because then it usually ends up in a fight. But I've told him a million times it's not that I'm mad at him. I'm just mad at myself that I let it get to this point. We talk, we're okay. but it's just been a lot. I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna show you guys the kitchen. It looks a million times better. I'll show you the living room. You guys are still gonna be like, wow, that's cluttered. But it's way, way better than it was yesterday. I should have took a before picture. I've been having just a lot of issues with keeping my apartment clean and organized. And I almost don't want to put it on the internet because I don't want people to be like, wow, she's a slob. But I also know that this is real life. You know, my grandmother passed away last year. I inherited a bunch of her things. My mom moved. I had to clean out my childhood bedroom. Then I inherited more things. And I spent every single one of my summer vacations helping my mom in some way. All last summer, we emptied out my grandmother's house. In December, I helped my mom empty out the basement. And when I say in December, I mean my Christmas vacation. I'm a teacher if you're new here. Then my February break, I cleaned out my old bedroom at my mom's house. Then my spring break, I helped my mom move. And I started my college master's program in January. So I have just had zero time. Now that I'm on vacation, I'm really trying to buckle down. And I think I'm doing really well because my vacation literally just started. Yesterday was technically the first day because I always have weekends off anyway. So this is, now it actually feels like vacation because normally I would have been at work today. I would have been at work yesterday. You know what I mean? So I'm going to show you the realness of my kitchen right now, the realness of my living room. My mom is actually on her way. She's going to bring me breakfast and she's going to help me clean. I do a lot better when I have a partner. And unfortunately, Joe can't take more time off. We got a lot done yesterday with him here. My mom isn't going to do a lot of things physically. She's just going to help me mentally, like guide me, be like, oh, when was the last time you wore that? Do you really need that? Does it bring you joy? Because I have hoarder tendencies. I'm being 100% straightforward and honest here. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. Please don't give me any judgment. I'm already judging myself enough. But let's flip over the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We had a million dishes to do. There's still a few dishes from last night, but we had to take out both the dish racks. A lot of it is new items. That's why they had to get washed. Like, I did a Marshall's haul not that long ago, and you guys saw these 2 coffee mugs. You saw these 2 cups. They've been sitting in a Marshall's bag since I showed them. I bought some popsicle molds for the summer. I bought this thing. It makes ice specifically for your tumblers. It makes like these big, massive ice cubes. But yeah, this is all just freshly washed dishes that now I have to put away. Joe has to clean the oven. That's the only thing that's not done. I hate that I have 2 bowls of snacks. So some snacks need to get eaten so that can go into one because that is bothering me. But I don't like to throw away food either. I have a friend who has a baby who loves animal crackers, so I might be sharing that with her. I always have a recipe book with my HelloFresh recipes, my jars. That's Portuguese cheese there in the corner. I don't like my cheese refrigerated. Portuguese cheese doesn't have to be refrigerated. My bread basket, which is overflowing right now. And then these 2 are little sweets that me and Joe bought recently that we have to eat. And I'm going to try not to buy as much sweets anymore because we are both trying to lose weight. But you guys know I love supporting small companies and bakeries and all those things, but I need to stop. But anyway, yeah, that's from like small local bakeries. This bag is stuff that I found. It's like containers that belong to Joe's mom and my mom. So I'm actually gonna give that to my mom today. More containers for my mom. And then that's still new things that need to get washed. I just didn't have enough room in my sink. I cleaned out the entire fridge last night, as you guys saw. Now this is the realness here. That box is all stuff from my grandmother. I just haven't found spaces for them, but it's definitely things I want. My grandmother was born in Azores. My parents were born in Azores. It's a big part of who I am, and a lot of that is like her Azores stuff. As you can see, there's some like dish towels. There's some tablecloths. This thing literally has like an image of Azores on it. More Azores things. So I just need to find a spot for this. And then this is like my little baker's rack that has appliances. That's all clean. Then over here, this is what didn't sell at the yard sale, basically. I did end up bringing some things to Savers, But we talked to my landlord and he's going to let us have another one. So I held on to the things that I think will sell at some point. That's actually like a bill basket. I got to go through that. But that is like all things that was my grandmother that's really good. That I think will sell if I just had more time or the right people came by. You know what I mean? And then like all that artwork and stuff too. This was stuff that was hanging in her kitchen that I think would sell. So I held on to that for now. Now here is my living room. Okay. Light is off. Now, this is the cluttered area. For sure. It's just stuff I gotta go through. That is, I gotta film that. That's a book order I made. These 3 things were mystery boxes I had at the yard sale. And I just put like, make me an offer on the box. I might split that up for some giveaways I owe. That's why I say I gotta stop getting mystery boxes, because a lot of it just ends up bulking up and taking up space in my house. We have my FabFitFun summer box. I just gotta find spots for those things. That big box underneath is stuff I gotta go through. TJ Maxx, it's like decor I bought, but I can't decorate the house till it's clean. So that's why that's there. It's like cute little candles and figurines and stuff I bought that you guys saw in a haul. That is all stuff that came from my childhood bedroom that was in the yard sale. I gotta find a spot for that till I have the yard sale again. And then my couch. And then over here's another cluttered spot. This is all stuff I either filmed or need to film. Sometimes I feel like having a YouTube channel gets my house a little cluttered too. And then that is like summer clothes I pulled out that I need to put in my closet. I think this is what I'm going to focus on with my mom today. Again, yard sale stuff. A pile of clothes on my reading chair. I never even get to use my reading chair because it ends up just being a pile of clothes all the time. I need to hang this all up. I started hanging stuff up. I have this like foldable clothing rack thing that I use temporarily to help me out until I can clean out my closet. At least if I can get things hung up here, it's not sitting in a chair, but it's getting kind of full already. Another clutter spot. This is an ottoman when you walk into my house, full of clothes. That is all decor, seasonal decor that's supposed to be in my shed that is getting redone. So I want to go through all that and might sell some stuff at the next yard sale. I definitely want to minimize this, and then it has to go in the shed once it's done. And then this is all like decor that was spread out on this, but because we had to shove the boxes, we kind of had to shove the decor to the side. This is supposed to be my craft cart. It's not staying here. It's supposed to go in my bedroom, but my bedroom's a hot mess right now. So until my bedroom's clean, it's kind of just been living here. And then more yard sale stuff. And my bookshelves are a hot mess, but it's contained. So I told you I need to focus on this room. And then once the room is done, I can actually pretty my bookshelves again. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's I'm having a hard time showing this to you guys. So I hope you can give me some love and some support and not be mean. But I'm working on it. Slowly but surely, we will get there, a day at a time. I'm also blessed. And I want to recognize that I do have the time off to be able to do this, because I do not know how I would do this and work full time. Like, I do work full time, but I have the summer off. It's just how my job works. But I don't know how I would do this and work Monday to Friday. Like, it would take me a year or would never get done. Like, truly, because I wish I'm someone who could just get going and do a big project for hours and hours and be like, oh, this room is done. But one room takes me multiple days. I just cannot. I require breaks mentally, physically. So I'm happy to have this time off. I want to take advantage. I do go back to work July 1st for the summer program, but it's half days. But I would like majority of it done by then, because my plan is hopefully after work, because I get out at 12:30, I would like to do the pool and the beach. I don't want to spend the whole summer cleaning my house. I don't want to be stuck here. I want to enjoy my time. And then I am off again all of August, so I can focus on it again in August. But I want at least the rooms you see to be 100% done. And then worst comes to worst, I can work on the spare rooms in August. But I do want the spare rooms to be more livable before then. Like, I'm hoping, I don't start till July 1st. It's July 18 when I'm filming this, I believe, 19. I'm hoping I can at least get the spare rooms. I can at least walk into them. Because right now one of them is not walk-inable. And I'm being honest with you guys. It's a lot of boxes. It's not, and that's what I mean. Like, I always want to be like, I'm not a hoarder. Because I feel like when people see hoarders, they see like old food and like dirty, like a pile of dirty dishes and just stacks and stacks of newspapers. Like, they just save the most random things. But maybe that's not the truth. Maybe it's a misconception of mine. A lot of mine is just like boxes of stuff. It's either like clothes or things I inherited from my grandmother or things I inherited from my old bedroom. Like, for example, I have a white pantry that's like, it's supposed to be a pantry for like a kitchen. And I did have it, my first apartment was in my dining room as an extension to the kitchen. But here I put it in a spare bedroom, and it's supposed to be for like backup products. So I have backup skincare in there that I get from boxes. I have deodorants, perfume, lotion, sprays, all those things. And it is overflowing, and I can't put anything else in it anymore. So that's why I said I need less boxes, less things. So that's why I did those little like mystery box at the yards. Not mystery, I didn't sell the box. I just put all in a white box. I wrote on it, make me an offer. And one had like all skincare, one had like all makeup, sealed, and you know what I mean? Like, it was all unused, all sealed. One was like miscellaneous. And then I had a table, which I was shocked at how much it sold. I had a table that had a shit ton of Bath and Body products. It had Bath and Body Works, and it had Victoria's Secret. It had the body sprays, the lotions, the scrubs, the body wash, like all those things. And a lot of people like to talk you down at yard sales. So originally I was going to put it for like $2-3. And then I said, oh, maybe I should put it like $4 or $5 because people will talk me down. So I ended up leaving them $4 each if they were 4 ounces or more. And then I put smaller bottles $2 because I had some like smaller 2-ounce bottles. And guys, it flew. Like, the table was empty. Joe had to come back in the house and get more and put it out on the table. And people were like literally like, okay, I'll take these 5. Like, people were buying 5 or 6 at a time. So, and not questioning the price at all. They were totally fine. They were giving me like $20-$30 in one shot buying them. Because the full price on those is a lot more expensive. But I will say, I have a cousin that works at Bath and Body Works. So I get a lot of coupons. And she tells, well, I don't get coupons from her. They come in the mail. But she tells me when there's like sales and deals. So a lot of those things, I probably paid less than $4. Honestly, they give you a coupon like all the time that says 1 free item. A lot of those were free items. And a lot of them I buy when it was like buy 3, get 3 free. And then I used a $10 coupon on top or whatever. So I made money on those, and it cleared up some space in my pantry. It's not a pantry, but you know what I mean. And I was shocked. And then I was talking to her, and she was like, hey, a lot of the stuff you were selling was like retired scents that we don't even have anymore. So I could see why people were going for it. And not everybody shops when it's sale. Some people just walk in and buy whenever. I'm not one of those people. I wait till a sale. So $4 was a sale for them, you know. So I am feeling better. There's less things, but there's still a lot of things. Like, I know my mom's going to walk in here and she's going to judge me hardcore. I love her, but she is like a Portuguese neat freak. There's something about, I'm sure there's a lot of nationalities out there, but these Portuguese people, they literally wake up on Saturday and spend all day Saturday cleaning their house. That was like, that was my ritual growing up. Like Monday through Friday, my mom went to work, I went to school. And then Saturday, she was waking us up to have her help us clean. Now, I'm not saying she worked us to the bone or anything like that. She did a lot of it. Honestly, she was a control freak. But, you know, we would help her. And honestly, she mostly wanted us to focus on our rooms because she wanted it to look good for company. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because clearly I'm doing the opposite, and that's a bad thing. I think there needs to be a spot in the middle where your house should look lived in and you should enjoy it. And you shouldn't freak out. There's a throw blanket out of place. My mom will freak out. Not judging you, Mom, love you, but literally whenever I visit her, she's like, you already made it look messy. I'm like, Mom, it's my purse, my shoes, and like a throw blanket. But that's how she is. She wants everything in a specific spot. Me, I went the opposite way, and I was like, F that, I'm living my life. I'm spending Saturdays out with Joe. And now my house looks like a hurricane hit it. So there needs to be a happy medium where you're not like a neat freak 24/7, but you're also not a slob. I'm going to use the word slob like me. So hopefully once this place is deep cleaned, organized, I have another yard sale as I go through stuff, I can like keep up with it. And I knew this was going to happen, and I had warned Joe because I already am not the neatest person. And then throw in, oh, now you're back to school and working full time. I knew when I started school in January that this was going to take a hit. Because when I went for my bachelor's degree, I was living at my mom's house. I only had one room that I could mess up because, you know, the apartment was my mom and dad's and they weren't going to allow that, obviously. But my room looked like a hurricane hit it 24/7. And my mom was very understanding because she knew I was working as a cashier full time. I wasn't a teacher, but I was working cashier full time and going to school, and I had a lot on my plate. And I still wanted to have somewhat of a social life. So a lot of times she would just close my door. It got to the point where she didn't want to like fight me on it anymore. But she knew, like, come summer vacation or my vacations, I would catch up and clean. So I knew that's what was going to happen. But now, instead of just one room, it's become my whole apartment. And I love Joe. And I'm not blaming Joe because it's my stuff. It's not his. But he's also not the most helpful because he adds to it. Because he's not the most, you know, clean person. He walks in, he throws his shoes, and I'm sure there's some clothes on that chair that's his too. And, you know, he, like, the dishes in the sink, like, I've talked to him before, like, we've talked about, like, splitting chores, and because I do a lot of dishes and laundry at work, we talked about him doing dishes and laundry here, and he doesn't always keep up with the dishes when I do the dishes, and I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but I finish the entire sink. I might not do it every day, but when I do it, I'm like, I'm the kind of person I'm going to do it right. Where Joe will be totally fine with doing half the sink. He will literally wash half the dishes, be like, oh, I'll do the rest tomorrow. But what happens? Tomorrow you make more dishes. So the sink would never be empty. Literally never be empty because he was doing half, and then you would add more, and then he'd do another half, and then you would add more, and it was a vicious cycle. Where when I for a while was on a really good thing where I was doing the dishes every day right after work. I would come in, empty my lunchbox, and go right to the dishes. But ever since I became life skills, and I don't know if that's another part of it, which is weird because I'm teaching life skills and I feel like I'm showing that my life is hotness. But anyway, so because I've been teaching life skills, it's just I don't feel like, I'm being honest, cooking and cleaning and doing laundry when I get home because it's what I do all day at work. So I got to work on that because clearly come September, I can't just not do things again. Laundry's always been Joe's domain. Even before we lived together, he always did his own laundry. He's pretty much okay with that. For the most part. Once in a blue moon, he'll complain, but I have a hard time going up and down the stairs for the basement, and also it's like a spiral staircase, which really stresses me out, but I do want to help more with the dishes, because he's also cooking more. Before, I was the cook, and Joe was doing the dishes, to be fair, but now, since he is cooking a lot more, because HelloFresh, to be fair, I should be doing the dishes. So that's something I gotta work on. At least I'm being very, like, self-aware. And again, I hope you guys can appreciate this realness. My mom should be here any minute. It's about 10:15. I woke up around 9:30. She woke up around 9:30. She was going to get dressed. She's going to grab McDonald's breakfast for us. We're going to eat, and then she's going to help me. She's going to help guide me. Because if I do this on my own, I will hold on to everything and just shove things in corners. And that is not the plan. No, we want a real, clean space. So I don't know if I'm going to film any of it, especially because she's here. I easily get overwhelmed, and then she hates being on camera. But I can definitely show you afters if things start to look really different. It's hard because there's going to be boxes because I'm having a yard sale again. So it's never going to be like, oh, that is amazing. But at least if it's like, there will be differences. It might just not like be totally visible on camera. But I will pop in and fill you guys in on the rest of the day. Tomorrow is a beach day. A friend invited me. It's Juneteenth. Oh, yeah, so it's the 18th. So she's off. She knows I was off. It's supposed to be like 80 and beautiful. So I did a lot of cleaning Monday. We're going to do a lot of cleaning today. Wednesday will be my day to enjoy. Thursday, I am free during the day. But then I'm going to silent book club and karaoke at night. So I will do stuff during the day. I just don't want to do anything super crazy because I want to be able to enjoy my night. I don't want to be exhausted at the silent book club and at the karaoke. So we'll see. I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to do Thursday during the day. And then Friday, I'm not sure either. But definitely got to focus on this for sure. But I'm going to try to balance it. I still want to have a little bit of a summer and get things done. Hey guys, I'm going to flip the camera As you can see, the box is gone. So me and my mom actually went through that box that was my grandmother's, and we used it to redecorate my kitchen. So we ended up never going into the living room or dining room, but it's only the beginning. She'll be back. She's either gonna come back Thursday, depends if she has to watch her grandson, my nephew. If not Thursday, she said she'll come back next week. But she gave me homework assignments to kind of go through some stuff before she gets here. But let me show you what's different in the kitchen. You can see that box is gone. This is actually something I have to film for the channel. I've been needing to film. It's been sitting on this counter way too long. And it's a new pot and pan set I treated myself to. And then once that's empty, this counter will be all set. But we completely changed this. So up there, I used to have the copper canisters from FabFitFun. Now they're over here. That was empty. What was over there got sold at the yard sale. It was just like little display things. So now we put these Pioneer Woman ones that I got cheap from Walmart. Used to be over there. Now we just have like a little stack of cutting boards. That was also my grandmother's that says Azores. It's over there now. That little stuff right there is for Joe's mom. I gotta put that in a bag. That little organizer is gonna go in a cabinet when Joe gets home. But then we have another little Azores display here. And then I had these like in a box I was going to wash and store in the cabinet. And my mom's like, oh, you should put them up. They're cute. It goes with the colors of your kitchen. These are all from FabFitFun, if you guys recognize. That is a little Dutch oven that I use to serve. I don't cook in it, but I serve in it when I have people over. And then I got the matching mugs in like a FabFitFun home mystery bundle. So mom's like, that would be so cute displayed. She goes, that's what we're going to do. And then she's like, oh, that's perfect. The colors go perfect with a Vos Azores platter. So I have that. And then I had this little cake display thing from Target that was still wrapped in the plastic wrap and everything. We finally unwrapped it and we have it all displayed cutely over here. That's all plastic packaging that has to go in the trash. We made another yard sale box. And that's it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I think it was a lot emotionally to go through that box for my mom. And that's yard sale stuff, so ignore that. But let me flip the camera so you guys can see me. I don't have AC in my house. I am not someone who gets super hot easily. I actually get cold very easily. So I don't really need the AC until maybe end June, early July here. But my mom was dripping sweat. So my mom was only here for a few hours, 2 or 3 hours. So she told me, she said, have Joe put in the AC either before Thursday or before next week. She's going to ask my brother today if she needs to watch the baby on Thursday or not. She goes, and I'll be here longer next time. Oh, the eat sign. If you're curious where the eat sign went, I'll show you guys. Hold on. Eat sign up here. It is now on the fridge. And behind it is all my, and it's kind of nice because it hides it. I didn't like that that was showing. Behind there is all my plastic wrap, foil, all that stuff. I need to fix that magnet. It's the wrong way. It's really bothering me. Joe put that up. But yeah, the kitchen. And then I had like something displayed over there. Mom's like, oh, that's not even that cute. You should just sell that. So she put other things on the little displays. But yeah, I like having my Vos things out versus like in a box. And then we also set up my little coffee corner. That was a hot mess over there before. Now it's all fixed up. Guys, I think I lied to you earlier because I thought I might have just been getting overheated because I was like moving, cleaning, all that stuff. But I had been sitting down for a few hours now. Me and Joe watched like 2 episodes of Monk and I still am so hot. I looked, it's 85 degrees. It's going to be in close to the 90s for the next like 3 days. Thank God. Like, I'm happy because I like this weather and I've been waiting for this weather. But I'm surprised. It's usually a mass. It doesn't usually happen. Well, I was going to say till the end of June. But now that I think about it, tomorrow's already June 19th. So we are basically at the end of June. It was just so, we had so many like rainy 60 weather days in a row. But it looks like summer is finally here. First day of summer is real soon. So I was like, Joe, I cannot turn on the oven today. I would have made like a cold pasta salad, but throughout the mayo was expired, the one in the fridge. It just expired, like literally it was like May 30th or something like that. So I got to make a Walmart order. And then I could have gone for like a crisp salad, but we don't have any of that. That is something I am doing this weekend. Now that we cleaned out the fridge, I actually already made the list. I just got to do the Walmart order. So I had told Joe, I said, just go pick up pizza because we don't have anything like cold that I can eat. Well, pizza's not cold, it's hot, but at least it didn't heat up my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything that's going to heat up the house. So the stuff I could have made, is not optional to me because, like I said, my go-tos are usually like a pasta salad or a regular salad, but I didn't have any salad items, and I didn't have mayo for the pasta salad, or Italian dressing or anything like that. So Joe just left and got Domino's, and I told him, I said, you may be putting the ACs in tonight because if it doesn't cool down soon, I am like hot. I took a cold shower, feeling a little bit better, but still very much hot. It's gonna feel so good at the beach tomorrow in that cold water on a hot day. Oh yes, I'm so glad, because there's times I don't actually get to go in the water because if I go in the water I'm freezing, and then I come out and like I'm cold. But when it's really, really hot, that's why it has to be like over 80s for me to go to the beach, for me to go to the pool, for me to wear shorts, anything like that. I know there's people that can enjoy the beach and the pool already in like the upper 70s. That is not me. Like, it has to be hot, hot. If not, I get very easily cold. So I'm happy that it's finally getting hot, hot. For sure. So I just took a shower. I shaved my legs. I got to get back to the habit of doing that every day. It's been a while, I'm being honest. I did shave them like last week because I wore dresses to work. But before that, I probably hadn't shaved it since... I had a shave for Mother's Day because I wore a dress on Mother's Day. And then before that was probably Valentine's Day weekend. This is me being real and honest, guys. Because leg hair keeps me warm for the winter. I'm sure I'm not the only one. If you guys want to share a little TMI down there, let me know. Do you shave all the time? And if you do, I'm not judging you. Good for you. I'm glad you have that willpower in you. I do not. Or are you one of those people that, like, you're okay with a little bit of hair in the winter? I am definitely one of those people. And there's people that don't shave year round, and that's cool too. But anyway, Joe should be here any minute with the pizza, and we're going to have dinner and then just chill out for the rest of the night. We got a lot done today. Well, I did. He was working. But yes, I'm so glad my mom came over. Even though we didn't really touch the other rooms, the kitchen looks so, so nice now. I'm going to take some pictures and even post on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, because I really, really like it. My mom has... I always thought I had an eye for decorating, and I definitely think I do, but she took it to another level. It looks so, so cute. I wish she has like blank walls still, and I'm like, lady, where's your artwork? And she's like, oh, I don't know, I might put a little bit, but I kind of been liking the blank space. And I'm like, no, you need some artwork. So she has, like, ever since she moved, she has like totally been feeling that minimalist lifestyle, and she keeps saying, Tay, you'll feel so much better, like, let me help you. She got rid of so much when she moved, and I don't think I'll ever be a minimalist, but I definitely understand. I can walk into our house and I'm just so like relaxed. And it's still cozy. It's still nice. It doesn't look, you see some minimalist homes and it's like stark and like it has no personality. And that's not my mom. She definitely has little touches and it's cozy and cute. But she has so much less stuff. And it honestly feels so good walking into there. So I would love that to be me one day. We shall see. We're working on it slowly but surely. Anyway, hope Joe's here with my pizza soon. Let me know what you guys are having for dinner tonight. Alrighty guys, I am off to the beach with my friend Diana. So I'm going to bring the new cooler bag I got from my FabFitFun mystery home bundle. I did get the big one, but like I had said, that big one's going to be more for when it's me and Joe. It's just me, so the little one should be fine. I do like to bring a lot of snacks though. I don't eat everything, obviously. But you were there for hours, which I'm happy about. I'm not complaining. I love being at the beach for hours. My friend Diana is one of those that she will go for a long time. Because I know people that just, up and go very quickly. So I bought some fresh fruit on Walmart.com. It said it was going to be delivered between 8 and 10. And I was like, please come closer to 8. And I lucked out. I called my mom and I said, hey, if it comes at 10, can you come to my house and get it? Because I won't be home, because she had said she was going to pick me up around 9:30. It's 9:05. So I literally got to throw on clothes. But I've never seen strawberries like this before. I got one to go and one for here. Interesting. Okay. I bought a thing of watermelon. Wow. Did they mess up? I wonder if they didn't have the small one, because I ordered the small one and they gave me the big one. And that's what I like about Walmart, because they substitute, but where it's in your favor. So now I'm only going to pay for something for that big thing. And that's it. Everything else here is for the house. I picked up a few things we needed, like potatoes, salad kits, milk. So I got to wash the strawberries quick, throw them in a container, and go get dressed. But I have a few things. I have chocolate covered blueberries. I have these really cute little waffle cones. I have some Mexican street corn trail mix. And then some blueberry almonds. So lots of options for the snackies. And then my friend is picking up a sub before she comes to pick me up. Realized I ordered avocados and it is not in here. So yeah, I definitely gotta check the app. As long as they didn't charge me, that's fine. If they did, they're really good at refunding you. But it's possible they didn't have it in store, so they didn't charge me. And like for a good example too, is I ordered like one big bag of salad mix. They must have ran out, so they gave me 2. So there's another one in here. So not bad, not bad. I'm gonna put stuff in the fridge and go get dressed. That's what I heard, yeah. Guys, you saw a few beach clips. I got home, showered, and I crawled right into bed. I was so tired. Usually the sun does that, but I was like, I pray Joe wakes me up when he gets home, because I didn't want to, like, you know, sleep all evening, I should say, and then wake up at night. But no, we left close to 2, and then, you know, by the time I got home, showered, all those things, I probably laid down at 3 and I woke up at 6. So it was about a 3-hour nap, which isn't too bad. And I woke up and Joe had dinner done. So this is the bulgogi bowl from HelloFresh. I will flip the camera so you guys can see it. But I'm gonna eat, watch a YouTube video, and then I'm gonna crawl back into bed and read. I brought a book. It was Things We Left Unfinished. I brought it to the beach. I read the first like 45 pages there and I am hooked. I am loving it. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break from like Netflix tonight and read, I think is the plan. Let me show you guys the bowl. This is the whole bowl. I don't know why Joe has been doing that lately. He just makes the whole bowl and then he's like, oh, I'll eat whatever's left. So that's why it looks like a really big portion, because it's technically 2 portions. So this is it. This is one of HelloFresh's rice bowls, which I love. You can see the rice at the bottom. Then it's their ground beef with a bulgogi sauce, cucumbers, shredded carrots, and then that homemade sauce on top that I love from HelloFresh. I love their sauces. So I'm going to chow down for a little bit. I got to unpack my cooler. I literally left everything on the table, went straight in the shower, went straight to bed. I'm sure everything's still cold. I have like a million ice packs in here. There's still like half my watermelon, half my strawberries. So I can have that for a little sweet treat after or tomorrow. I am on the couch. I can happily say we put in the AC. We have a second one that needs to go in the bedroom. But the bedroom hasn't been too bad because we have a fan in there. So Joe was like, I'll do the AC in the bedroom tomorrow. He's like, that was enough for today. I was like, okay, that's fine. He is chilling on the porch. I am continuing my, what is it, Things We Left Unfinished? Yes. This is my first Rebecca Yarros book that isn't Fourth Wing. Well, I've only read Fourth Wing. So, but she was known for romance. Fourth Wing was actually her first dip into fantasy, and I loved it. And I was like, oh, I definitely gotta check out her romances then, because I am such a romance girly. Yeah, I have to hot glue it every day. It lasts about 24 hours, I've noticed. And since I'm just laying reading, I'm not in the mood right now. It's fine when I'm sitting. It's when I'm moving around. But it looks weird. It's like floating on my face. But anyway, and yeah, it is so good. I'm like 68 pages in. I am hooked. She's just a really good author. I had The Last Letter by her. It's on my bookshelves. I've heard that one is heart-wrenching. I will eventually read that one too. Really curious about this one. It has dual timelines because it's about her grandmother, who was an author. The grandmother passes away, it's like she dies already before the book begins, so no spoilers here. But she is in charge of her estate, and she finds out that she has a book that was unfinished, and it's her romance story, the grandmother's, about the man she fell in love with during World War II. And she finds a bunch of letters between her and this man, and they say that it's not what you expect. So I'm really curious. So there's like the current time with her and the author who's supposed to be finishing her grandmother's book, and then there's it goes back in time during World War II with her grandmother. So really, really good so far. Let me know if you guys read this, or if you've read any other Rebecca Yarros books that isn't Fourth Wing. I'm really curious. It is not hot anymore, but I'm not feeling cool either. I'm in like room temp right now, so I just plugged it in. Hopefully it warms up the room soon. I said warm up, I meant cools off the room soon. Alrighty guys, it is 9 a.m. Thursday morning. I had to think for a second. I am all confused on the date, or the day I should say, because I never went to bed last night. So to me, I still think it's Wednesday. I see all the time my body, it's not the next day until I wake up. I don't go by that whole after midnight thing, or I would confuse myself. Like, if I went to bed after midnight and it's technically Monday, I would wake up and be like, oh, it's Tuesday. Like, that's, I don't know, that's how my brain works. So we know how you guys feel. You can see the bags under my eyes. I like want to force myself to stay up. Like, I could grab some packages right now and film for YouTube, but my energy would be so low, and I hate filming when I feel like this. And honestly, my eyes hurt. I need to lay down, but I'm like, should I set an alarm so I only sleep an hour or two, because I don't want to sleep the whole day away. But this is not from my nap after the beach, because I was sleepy around 1 in the morning. I could have definitely slept. I forced myself awake. Why do I do this to myself? I forced myself awake because I wanted to finish that book. And this is exactly the reason why sometimes I will not pick a book up for weeks at a time. Because sometimes I get obsessive about them, and I just don't go to bed. And I just keep reading and reading and reading and reading until it's done. And now, I hope I didn't ruin my entire Thursday, because I have silent book club later, I have karaoke later. Like, I need to be up for that. Oh my God. Part of me just wants to go to my mom's, because 1, I'll either stay awake, or 2, if I fall asleep, she'll wake me up. And that was the plan. I am supposed to just go to her house today. My brother usually goes, he has like every other Thursday off, and he goes there with his baby. So I would go see my nephew. But don't mind me, my eyes literally hurt. I feel like I can't even stare at the camera right now. But anyway, so that was the plan, was to go hang out there today. But she hasn't answered my text yet, and I don't want to just pop over. I have a key, like I could let myself in, but you know, I'd rather wait till she's awake. So I'm like, I keep hoping she like texts me soon before I fall asleep, because I can feel it. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna crash. I don't want to sleep till 2 in the afternoon and waste my whole day. Another note, the book was really, really good. There is a huge twist. I cried my eyes out. Literally cried so much. It's a sad but good book. And that's it for now. I'll let you guys know what happens. Pray I don't fall asleep. So I actually did really well. I only slept for an hour, woke up, went straight to my mom's, and then from there, I did lunch with a friend and silent book club. I feel like I look like a crazy lady with these glasses, but I have not been home all day, so I have not been able to hot glue them. As you guys saw, I took like a 1-hour nap. Well, you guys didn't see that, but I had said I was going to try to sleep just a little bit. So I crawled into bed at 9 o'clock. At 9:45, my mom was calling me, and she was like, oh, you're going to come here? And I was like, oh, I just got into bed. She's like, what do you mean you just got into bed? And I told her the story. So she's like, okay, I'll let you sleep another hour, but you really shouldn't sleep more than that, because you're going to get into a deep sleep and you're going to struggle tonight, and you'll sleep the whole day. So she's like, I'll let you sleep till 10:45. I'll call you again. You're going to wake up and come here and hang out. So that's exactly what I ended up doing. We hung out there. We watched. She had my nephew, both of them. So we watched Cars and Inside Out. It was really fun. She made me burgers. I left there around 4, met a friend for tacos at a local cantina area near us. We guys saw clips of that, and then we went right to Silent Book Club together. Not right from there, I jumped in Joe's car, we're getting gas, and we're heading to karaoke. It's our normal Thursday routine. Silent Book Club, I was kind of a little sad because it ended up just being me and my friend. So it actually had less of a turnout than it did last month. Last month there was at least 2 other girls along with me and my friend. This time it was just me and my friend, and I had like 5 people ask me about it, and I gave 5 different people the date, where it was going to be, the time. So I thought more people were going to show up, but it is what it is. I sat and read. It was totally fine. I still enjoyed myself. I'm still planning on going again. They kept saying they appreciate us being there and that they were just small and starting out, but hopefully it becomes a bigger circle afterwards. It would be nice to meet new people and talk to new people and talk about books and stuff. But I am joining some in-person book clubs this summer that I'm really excited about. But yeah, that is it. We are heading to karaoke. I'll show you guys some clips. Nothing crazy, just because, it's like the same thing every week. But if there was a girl last week named Miranda, her voice was incredible. If she sings tonight, I will definitely get some clips of her voice. So unfortunately, I can't do anything more than 10 seconds or I get copyrighted. That's why sometimes if I do clips, you guys hold on. You guys will see voiceovers from me. It's because you can't hear the actual music. We're off to karaoke.
So lonely, Mr. Lonely, I have nobody for my own.
Is that what you're watching? Look at Maya. Look, Maya.
No, he's over it now. The camera's on. Oh, there he is.
You see the baby drinking water? Ooh. What did you see? Yeah. So cute.
Yeah, I can't get them both. They're too far
I know,
apart.
too bad. He's so excited watching the drink. Send that to me. I was going to film it, but I couldn't. I had to keep talking to her. Come on a little bit. She's so cute. Look at her. She's so fragile. I can't with her. Look. Ooh. I love you.
Alrighty guys, it is Friday. It is 6 p.m. I had an eventful day. I literally had my alarm go off for 9. I used the bathroom, got dressed. I met my sister-in-law at 10:30 at my mom's house. She dropped off my nephew for my mom to watch the baby. And then me, her, and my other nephew, her other 10-year-old son, went to go see Inside Out 2. I loved it. I think they portrayed anxiety very, very well. Like, there's parts of it I was like, wow. Like, for a kid movie, I think they did that incredibly well. That's it. I won't go into too much detail, no spoilers, but it was a really good movie. And then I went back to my mom's because my car was here. I jumped in her car to go, so we went to the movies together. And then she asked my mom, like, oh, do you mind watching the baby a little bit longer? I will get my nails done. You guys know I don't do nothing with my nails. I chew my nails. So I just, so she dropped me off at my mom's, and I could have got in my car and left, but I was like, I'll just hang out with my mom and my nephew. So that's exactly what I did. My mom made fresh tuna fish, so I had some tuna fish sandwiches. I got a clip, so you guys probably saw that. And then we just literally hung out, and then after she got her nails done, she went back to my mom's. It was originally to pick up the baby, but then we ended up talking and hanging around. My brother met us there because he got out of work and met us there. And then she ended up leaving with my other nephew, the 10-year-old, because he had Taekwondo. So my brother just stayed with the baby. I ended up making us smoothie bowls because my mom always has like a good assortment of like frozen fruit and PB2 powder and all that stuff because she's keto and tries to eat healthier. I do have to make a Walmart order. I want to order some like frozen mango, frozen blueberries. She actually gave me some PB2. She gave me some, I always forget how to say it. I always say acai, and I know it's not acai. It's whatever, that purple, like, you know, the bowls, the smoothie bowls. She gave me some of the powder so I can make my own. But I made one while I was here for me and my brother. Joe went home. He said he had a long, exhausting work day. He was saying we could go out for dinner tonight, but honestly, I'm pretty satisfied. The tuna fish sandwich was later. It wasn't like lunch, but it wasn't dinner. It was probably like around, I don't know, maybe 2, 3. And then I just had the smoothie bowl. So I don't know. We're going out tomorrow. We went out yesterday, so maybe we'll save our pennies and just hang inside today. It's weird. It doesn't even like feel like a Friday to me because I'm not working right now. So it's not like, ooh, yay, I get to be off tomorrow. I'm off no matter what right now, which feels incredible. So anyway, I'm leaving my mom's now. I'm sure Joe probably fell asleep because he said it was a rough day. So I will wake him up just so we can sleep tonight, you know. And we'll either, I don't know, talk to him. We can either do a movie. I want to see Bad Boys 3 or whatever. But I wanted to watch 1 and 2 first with him. I wonder if that's on Netflix. Or we can, that's what we could do. We can either go out and watch a movie or stay in and watch a movie. I'm not sure, but whatever we end up doing, you guys will tag along. And then tomorrow we are going to one of the craft fair things I like. This is a specific one. It's part of like an organization, and this is the second one of the year. Although the first one, it was more food based. They called it Foodchella, and there was a lot of food trucks. They did that in May. This is the first one that's like more market based. It's actually about, you know, more about the handmade crafted goods, but they usually do always have a few food choices, and they're not having as many, so I really want to enjoy them because last summer they had one every week. Literally 1 week was a daytime one, and then the following week would be a nighttime one, and it alternated, but every Saturday they had one. This time they're only having them like one a month. This is the only one of June, and then they're having like one in July, one in August, one in September, and then the last one in October again. They said it was going to be less quantity but more quality. I don't know, we shall see, but I'm excited to go tomorrow. My sister-in-law said she might go depending on the weather. She said she could always put the baby in the stroller because it's my brother's weekend on, so he's working. So this is the weekend we don't go to my mom's to eat on the Sunday. So me and Joe will be home. I don't know if he wants to go see his mom. We can go do that, or we could just like stay in and clean because there's always some more cleaning to do. I am slowly like decluttering and organizing every room. As you guys saw, the kitchen is basically done, which feels great, but I got other rooms in the house for sure. Anyway, time to head home. I hope you all are having a good Friday night. Me and Joe went to a fry truck, and these were loaded buffalo fries. Oh, look at the Jameson bottles. Hi.
Hi.
Some last minute cookie treats to go, and an ice cream quick to have here. Has crumbled strawberry crunch cookie on top. On this hot day, this is gonna feel so good. Everybody's wrapping up. The event just ended. Alrighty guys, me and Joe got home from the market. Jesus. And I hate driving on Saturday nights, and I'm not even the one driving, but anyway.
Out the car you go.
I knocked out. I crawled into bed and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take like a little nap. Guys, I slept from like 3:30 to 8 p.m. That's been happening a lot lately, but whatever. It's summer, I'm off, no big deal. I woke up really hungry, but I had told Joe, I'm like, I really don't want fast food. I am so over and sick of fast food. I really want like a meal. I'm like so sick of like sandwiches, you know, and that's all you can get with fast food. The only place that used to have like meals is like Boston Market. I used to love getting like their meatloaf with mash and corn, or they had like a chicken cordon bleu as a special sometimes, fried chicken, stuff like that, and they closed in my area. They did suck, honestly. As much as I enjoyed their meals, sometimes I would order online, Joe would pick it up, and they would say, oh, we're out of this, we're out of that, you would rather have this, and it was like really frustrating. So I was not too surprised when they closed. But anyway, I was trying to find restaurants near me that were open, because by the time, like, you know, I woke up, I was groggy, used the bathroom, did all the things, it was like closer to 10. And the problem is a lot of restaurants close around 10 here, except chains. So like Applebee's, Chili's, Pub 99, good examples. But I am not a big fan of chain restaurants. I don't like And that's not even like me like just talking shit. I just find the quality not as good. I don't enjoy the food. Last time me and Joe got Applebee's, it was on the vlog. I think was it during Vlogmas? I don't remember. It was like a few months ago.
It was in the winter.
It was in the winter. Yeah, our food was so gross. Joe ended up talking to the manager. We got a $60 gift card we haven't used yet. I just not impressed by their menu selection at all. But we found a restaurant near us that me and Joe, this is the one that we used to do a lot with the igloo in the winter. We didn't do any this year, but last year we went a few times during brunch on Sundays. They have a late night menu from 10 to midnight. It's like pizzas and salads. So it's not like a meal because I really wanted like a meal, but it's better than fast food. And I actually dressed up a little bit. I'm wearing like this really cute maxi skirt, little tank, little cardigan, and then my new sling bag I'm obsessed with. Joe's got his cute, well, you don't want to say hi? He's got his cute.
I'm annoyed with your ass right now.
He's got his cute bandana shirt on, but we are going to head out now. I'll let you know what pizza we end up getting.
Piece that we ever created together with Marlon. A little medley for you guys. Let me give you a little shout out to Marlon on that cover.
Last song of the night. They are amazing.
Do you really want to live forever?
It's the outside of the restaurant. It's gorgeous. See, that's the pot that has the igloos that me and Joe did in the winter. Now it's like an outdoor patio. I'm actually gonna walk there and show you guys. But they're having a pride brunch tomorrow, so they're all prided out. It is gorgeous over here. Oh my God, we have not been here in a while, so they definitely renovated. It's like a whole oasis back here. I can't believe it. So I wonder if they're not gonna have the igloos in the winter, or maybe they're gonna like put them over these wooden built-in benches. I have no idea, but we will definitely be coming back here because it is gorgeous. It's definitely so different compared to other restaurants in our area. We have a lot of restaurants with outdoor seating, but this one, like with the lighting, the greenery, the tents, it's like a whole nother level. It's like I feel like it's a whole nother like little world out here. It is so pretty. Hopefully you guys can see me well. I have no idea. It's the first time I've ever done this outside, but I'm outside the restaurant and I'm wearing this long chiffon maxi skirt. I'm obsessed with it, from Old Navy. A cropped black tank just tucked in from Old Navy, and then this really cute like crocheted open knit cardigan just to cover my arms. I get a little cold sometimes with the AC. I definitely think the outfit looks better without it. But this is from Maurice. I made a recent Maurice order, so I'm gonna do a haul for you guys. And the new top $10 Amazon purchase of a lifetime. So glad I got this. I have been obsessed with it, wearing it all the time. This little sling bag, hands free. I'm obsessed. I'll link everything down below for you guys. Hey guys, I figured I would just jump in. End the vlog. It is technically Sunday. It is like 12:02, 12:03, something like that.
12:10.
Oh, really? We left the restaurant at 12. Yeah, that's true, because I took a bunch of pictures and videos of the outdoor patio, and then I did a little outfit clip for you guys, as you guys saw. So, yep, it's 12:10. We're going to head home. I don't see myself sleeping anytime soon because of that nap. So, I'll either watch The Perfect Match or The Circle. I've been watching both of them on Netflix. I love me some reality TV when there's like challenges. Like, I don't really watch like the Housewives, the Kardashians, even like The Bachelor. For some reason I don't get into as much, but I don't know, when there's like challenges and love, I like it. I think Bachelor because it's only one person. I think I like it better when it's like a group of people. Maybe more drama that way. I don't know, but it's just like The Bachelor, it's super unrealistic too. Like, what's to say all those women are gonna want that one man? Where when it's a whole group of people, I could see someone taking that chance, because there's gonna be at least one person you're interested in that group, you know? But anyway, me and Joe had a really good night. We had the Tuscan Sun pizza. It had sausage, ricotta cheese, It was delicious. I had a Caesar salad to go with it because I knew their pizzas were smaller. So it's not really something like 2 people can share. But I feel like 1 pizza for 1 person's a little too much. It's really supposed to be probably more of like an app. But it was kind of perfect. I had the salad. Joe had 5 slices. I had 3 with the salad. And we each had a drink. I had a sangria. Joe had Hennessy with lemonade. It's one of his favorites.
Yeah, him on the lemonade.
And then I did a chocolate mousse dessert. Where the bill was paid by 11:30, but the band was there till midnight. So we stayed till midnight. They were incredible. It was a trio. It was a man on the drums. The singer was on the keyboard. And then there was another woman playing the violin. And their sound together was top notch. That restaurant is gorgeous on the inside. It has a very like log cabin vibe. I took a bunch of pictures. I'll either insert it here at the end or it'll be in the thumbnail, but it's like a 2-floor restaurant. As you guys can see, we're on the top floor, but then it's like open so we can look down. Near the bar was packed, so I was okay with sitting up above. That was totally fine. We still got to hear the music and enjoy our night. So glad that this place does late night bites. This Thursday is the only Thursday we are not going to karaoke because the DJ has a prior engagement, so we can't go that day. So I was telling Joe we might go there because they do patio drink specials on Thursday, and we like to do something on Thursday night, especially since I'm off now with the summer. So, you know, it was funny because Friday nights used to be our nights out, and now Friday nights have been our chill night, and it's been more like Thursday, Saturday are our nights out. It's kind of nice to have that little break in the middle. Making the most of my summer. It's only like my first week of vacation, and I have been loving it so far. Spent time with friends, spent time with family, did the beach, cleaned, had a yard sale. I was productive and had fun and rested. I read a whole book already. It has been amazing so far. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, should be a lot of fun content coming soon with me being on summer break. This was only week 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe.